Hey guys, welcome back to the garage. I'm Ian. This is Ian's Doing Stuff. First off, I want to thank everybody for watching. I am so thankful for you watching this. I'm so thankful for you subscribing to this. I'm so thankful for you commenting on this. One of the reasons I watch YouTube videos is to find things that just help me out with my everyday life, and that's what I'm hoping you're finding. A lot of this stuff is me just experimenting and trying new things and getting outside of my comfort zone and doing this stuff. And you guys get to do that with me. We get to learn things, we get to try new things, and that's what's so fun about this. That's something I've learned through COVID. Is just you just gotta do things. You gotta get out there and try something new. And a lot of this stuff that I'm trying are just things I've never done before, and I'm trying new things, and it's fun. I don't have a ton of tools. I've got some tools, but not a ton of tools. But I think this is what normal people may have, and you can just get out there and do stuff around your house, make your house better, make your life better, enjoy. Anyways, it's like my little soapbox. And I also love making videos. That's the thing. I love watching videos. I love making videos. It's just so much fun. So today's little project, is when we first moved here, we had to find a place to put our television. And I had a big piece of MDF, and I just put this shelf up in the bonus room on this MDF, and it's super saggy. I'm gonna go show you what we're gonna go, what it's gonna be, and then we'll come back. All right, here is the shelf. Right here, it is sagging. That's what we are going to replace. And like I said, if we've got enough wood, I'm going to do 2 shelves, one for all the stuff, and then one just for the TV. That's what we're going to replace. And like I said, hopefully we'll have two shelves there. I don't know if we're going to have enough. I'm using this big old piece of scrap that's been sitting back here forever. It's just it's probably like a 6-foot piece of 1x12. And then I've got, so here's this board. And then behind it, I've got some 1x4 also, and I'm gonna use that 1x4 to put some edges on it. So today, quick fix, just making a shelf. Pretty simple. It's pretty simple. We're just gonna use a Kreg Jig. We use a circular saw and some wood glue and some coffee. You know, all the stuff that you need. So we're going to get into this. I need to measure, and hopefully I've got enough to make 2 shelves. I don't know if I've got enough to make 2 shelves. That looks like enough to make 1.5 shelves, and I don't think that's going to work. So I may just make what is it? Is that MDF up there? I don't know what that is. Do I have more? Oh, I've got some smaller wood up there. I can make a smaller shelf, but that's really not solving the problem. So, we'll just get into it. All right, here are my 2 pieces of wood, the 1x12, the 1x4. These are all scrap pieces of wood, so they are ugly looking. But with this, I think my cut is going to be right about here, so it's probably going to be okay. And I'll just make this be the back piece. So 45 1/4 needs to be my cut. So I'll line that up and I'll cut it out. Was it?
No.
Good.
It's not loud.
Good.
You can take out your earplugs.
No, I'm gonna leave my earplugs in, but.
Why?
What? Well, it's safe that way. there we go. We got everything all cut. Now, this is how it's going to go together. Simple. It's going to go together just like that. That's really thick. I'm going to cut this piece in half so it's not as big, but first I'm going to remove these nails. What I have to do is I've got to cut this in half, this piece of wood, right down the middle. Alright, there we go. Can't count it there. That's what we wanted. They may not be straight. There's a little, just a little bow in it down there. But without having a table saw, I ripped it in half with a saw, and then I put my two pieces together, made my mark, used my hand plane, and just planed the piece down to the line, and there we go. Now they, like I said, they may not be straight, but they are parallel with each other. They're the same size, so when they get in there, it won't look funny. Oh yeah, that's way better. Perfect. But look at all these shavings I have. Alright, this is what this is going to look like now. It's going to go like that. That is way better than those massive ones that I had last time. So, perfect. So my first thing I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drill all of my holes with my Kreg. If you guys don't have one of these things, you need one. Alright, mine is a bit of the old school one. So this is the drill. There's some old school one. They came out with some new ones, so this is the older one. But you set this to how thick your material is. My material is 3/4 of an inch thick. 3/4 of an inch thick. Right there. And then make sure you're... Pull the driver out. And then make sure that this is set to 3/4 of an inch. It's actually set at, see the measurement? There's a little measurement. You keep it in there, measurement. It's actually set at 1/2 inch. So I need to move it to 3/4 of an inch. That is set at, that's an inch, 5/8, 7/8, 3/4, 1 inch. So you have all your measurements on your thickness. Got there. Put this in that, my driver. Put this in my drill. There we go. There's that. And then I use this automatic locking clamp. It just fits right in here. It's the Kreg one. And you stick it in, squeeze it, clamps down automatically. Pretty easy. There is that. Next, getting these things here, like that. I'll put a line of glue and screw these together. Yeah, just be careful with your fingers, please, bud, okay? Whoa. Come on in. Go. Inside. Ooh. You still rolling? That was something. Screw it. Oh man, this glue is probably all dried up now. Let me screw these in, I'll tell you what happened. Oh yeah, all that glue is dripping out of the bottom of there. I need a paper towel. I don't have any paper towels out here. All right, there is the first side just like this. It looks really ugly on the bottom, but it's all scrap wood, so... All right. Truett was down there carving on this. I don't know what happened, but he was carving, and I think it probably slipped. And oh no, wait a second. He sliced this went right into his finger. He sliced his finger. He didn't cut his finger off, but we've been trying to teach him about always going away from himself, and this isn't very sharp, so he can't really do too much damage, but it's the second time he's cut himself with that. It happens. It sucks, but it happens. We put a Band-Aid on it. It was bleeding a lot. Not quite as bad as my stitches I got, though, for quarantine. So... I was not thinking about this. If I was thinking about this, there's holes right here in the face. There's some holes right there, and there's some holes right there. I would have made sure these holes were back there, so that way this could all just be in the back. I don't have to worry about it. So this is going to be in the front. I'm going to get some hole filler. I'm going to fill up. I'm just going to fill up all the holes. I'm not going to paint them. I'm going to fill up all the holes. That's the next thing I do. I think I've got some caulk filler in here. Some caulk filler, I think hole filler, you know. There we go. Woo! That is a mess, even though I just cleaned it up. Oh yeah, that stuff is... Ugh. Look at that. That stuff's not doing well. This is the back. The next thing I need to do is I need to drill a hole in the back for cables and make sure it's not going where a screw's going. Alright, my 1.5" Forstner. That should be big enough. Nice. Put this thing away. think that's it, huh? There's my shelf. That's it. If I were to put a coat of paint all over this thing, it would be darn near perfect. But you know what? This is just scrap wood. Get her done. 15-20 minutes. Good. Let's go install it now. Say what?
Like, do I made out of the same thing? What's there?
No, this is made out of different stuff.
How can I do that TV, Daddy? How can you get a TV? I can see it. I can see that wood isn't thick enough. That's just kind of leaning down a little on the TV.
This?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is, yeah. So
Daddy, I can pick that up.
you don't need to pick it up. There we go.
Dad, this is for you.
Here we go.
You're super strong.
No bending, huh?
You're really stronger than I am.
Thank you, Luce. Coffee. There we go. That's a pretty easy project today. It's one of those that just has been lingering and lingering and lingering, and I just needed 20 minutes to do it. I don't know. This is normal for me. I just have projects. They need to get done. Anyways, we're doing projects. If you watch this week, what is the project you're gonna do? You just gotta get out. You just gotta do it. You gotta try it. If you don't know what you're doing, do something. You know what? Actually, today, that hand planner, that is actually the first time I've ever done that. I mean, I've seen plenty of people do it. I've actually, when we were working, we used hand. I just never used that before, and so I'm so thankful. Just give it a go. Don't know what I'm doing. If I mess it up, you know what? I've got another piece of wood. We'll take care of it. So, what are you gonna do? Get out there, do something, break something, fix something, have fun with something, do something new. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please comment. Special shout out today. I'm looking at my table. What's my shout out today? My shout out, Kreg Tools. Kreg Tools are freaking awesome. Go pick you up some Kreg Tools. Anyway, guys, thank you. We will see you next time.